and welcome to My Career in Data, a podcast where we discuss with industry leaders and experts how they have built their careers. I'm your host, Shannon Kemp, and today we're talking to Ariel Utnik from Seemore Data.
With a robust catalog of courses offered on demand and industry-leading live online sessions throughout the year, the DATAVERSITY Training Center is your launchpad for career success. Browse the complete catalog at training.dataversity.net and use code DVTalks for 20% off your purchase.
Hello and welcome. My name is Shannon Kemp and I'm the Chief Digital Officer at DATAVERSITY. And this is My Career in Data, a DATAVERSITY Talks podcast dedicated to learning from those who have careers in data management, to understand how they got there and to talk with people who help make those careers a little bit easier. To keep up to date in the latest in data management education, go to dataversity.net/subscribe. Today, we are joined by Ariel Utnik, CEO at Seemore Data. And normally this is where a podcast host would read a short bio of the guest, but in this podcast, your bio is what we're here to talk about. Ariel, hello and welcome.
Hello, great to be here.
Oh, thanks for joining us today. So tell me, you're the CEO of Seemore Data. So tell me, what type of business is Seemore Data?
Seemore Data is helping data team understand and optimize their data performance and cost using autonomous agent that each one of them is taking care of on a different aspect of your data infrastructure, for monitoring, alerting, and optimizing infrastructure, such as compute power. What compute power are you using for a specific workload? It can be changed on a daily level or sometimes in a real time on an hourly level. We take care of all the data infrastructure responsibilities so your team can focus on innovation.
Oh, that's very cool. So as the CEO, what is it that you do?
I see the biggest part of my role is speaking with the market, speaking with clients, data leaders, hearing their challenges and trying to think how can we in Seemore Data help them address those challenges. So I would say in the last 2.5 years, I spoke with hundreds of data leaders from different states, really trying to understand, how their challenges evolve in this crazy period that we are living in. Because if we look on the challenges that data teams have today, it's very much different than what it was a year or 2 years ago. And they need to keep on the right pace, and so do we.
Oh, yeah, very important. So as the CEO, you're really keeping up to date on the market to ensure Seemore Data keeps up to date with the customer needs. It's a challenging thing. Where, in addition to talking to customers, where else do you look to keep up to date?
There are the boring housekeeping that a CEO need to do, like taking care that the company has the right funding, up to paying the bills. But I really try, I think what is really important is really focus on how we generate value to prospect and client, because once we do that, I think all the rest will follow. So I really try to fight my calendar and make sure that I have enough time doing what is important versus what is need. It's like the important versus the urgent.
Yes,
struggle.
I understand. Yeah, I understand very much. So tell me, how do you work with data in your job?
I think my whole career is based on data, regardless what do. You can take the best decision that you can take are not your opinion or someone else's opinion, but are facts that hopefully based on data that tell the real story. Because data can, people can tell different story based on the same data. And the only way to do it is really look on the data clean and really look and to try to see what the data tells you. And then based on this, you're able to understand what are the problems and then hopefully how you're going to resolve them. and it's a day-to-day job. When we in Seemore Data approach the market, meeting customers, setting meetings, and then appearing to the meetings, and then see which meetings are relevant, and convert them into prospects that are opportunities, and then show them our product, what we call trials. This is a data funnel, right? So you need to look into it and really understand what works and what doesn't, who are the right persona to speak with, what they care about, what is the right process that works for them. And if you let the data tell a story, you are really able to perfect it. I gave an example, with a sales funnel, but we can look on other example. We can look on expenses, what the company is spending on. Is it the right expense, and how it's correlated with what we are trying to achieve? And I think the whole idea is have the data in a way that you can understand. It's not always structured data, but data should tell a story, and you should understand the context. And even if you have a bunch of pictures, which is not a structured data, but you understand the context of the pictures, you understand the context of the data, and you're able to take valuable insight out of it.
Absolutely. So let's back it up a little bit and let's talk about how you became the CEO of Seemore Data. So tell me, when you were, say, 6 years old, what was the dream? Did you say, I'm going to grow up and be the CEO of a data company, or what was the dream?
It's a great question. I think not at the age of 6 and not at the age of 26, I didn't know what I want to be. And to be honest, I still don't know. What I do know, that I enjoy challenges, and I call it, I like to climb mountains. Okay, I like to see challenges and try to address them. So in everything that I'm doing, or I did in my career and probably will do, I will try to keep climbing mountains.
Have you always been like that as a kid? Were you always seeking out challenges?
I think it started more when I was a bit more grown up. I don't recall it as a kid, but definitely on my 20s, this is part of my career. I did everything in my career. I started from writing load testing on web server when the internet was relatively young. I was a VP R&D building products and code. I moved to the business and was responsible for clients, what called customer success back then. And from there, I moved to be a CRO, responsible for the whole funnel, from marketing, sales, customer success, operation, and others. And from there, I found myself as a CEO of 2 companies. So I think maybe it's connected to climbing mountains. I like taking new challenges, and I enjoy learning out of my mistakes, mainly, to be honest.
So as you started to grow up, then, so let's walk a little bit more detail through that path. Was there something that you started studying that appealed to you? How did you end up in your first job?
It's a funny story. I think it was relatively when I was relatively young, and I was looking for a job, and I had a friend who told me, I may have a job for you. And I asked, okay, what is the job and what are the requirements? And he told me, you need to have a heartbeat. That's it. You will be a QA tester. It was like, you just need to have a curiosity, right? To understand how stuff works and are they working as expected. And I started my first job as a QA engineer, and from there quite quickly started writing load testing and code and automation, and the rest follows. So I see myself most of my career as an autodidact that teach and learn by myself. And, if I have two tips that I'm trying to tell my daughters all the time is all what I care about is first that you will be happy, and second that you will have the curiosity to learn. Learn by yourself, learn at school, learn in university, whatever works for you. But be happy and have the right curiosity to learn.
That's some great advice. And uh, so so tell me, so you're teaching yourself. I love that you have that quality was like at the forefront of your career from the beginning. Um, tell me, a little bit more detail. So how did you then, how have you transitioned into the C-suite? What was that big step?
On my first, I did it on my first role. My first role was 7 years, quite long. Started from a QA engineer to team leader to a group manager and up to the management seat at this company. I think it's again connected to what contribution can you give to the business, and this is right for everything. For every data member that is building his career, you need to be able to build value for the organization. Then people want to have you to give you a seat on the table. And back then in my career, what I did was connecting clients and understanding what they need as a simple QA person, meeting clients, understanding their bugs and issues and why they are not happy, and making sure that once we release a product that fit their needs. And from there, it developed into a program where we build a dedicated customer use case testing for specific clients that were willing to pay for it. So I addressed two issues. One, revenue for the company, and second, customer satisfaction from a role that was not supposed to do that. So everything that we do, we need to think, how does it serve the business goals and the organizational priority? And if you're able to connect to it, doesn't matter on each role, what role you are doing at the moment, you're able to generate value that will get you a seat on the table.
Yeah, that's very, very true. We often hear that, like you've mentioned, storytelling, communication, so important to being a data practitioner. And as you say, being able to show that value to the business.
Exactly. I think
Yeah.
one of the things that I'm struggling the last 2 years is what is data ROI? What is the ROI behind data, right? We have organizations spend millions of dollars hiring the teams, buying the data infrastructure, buying tools that support to do that. But if we will come to the average data leader and ask him, how can you explain the return on investment on your department? Would he be able to explain it in a clear way that the average CFO will understand? I think it's still a challenge. I think data teams are still, in many cases, are more a cost center, and I think the advanced ones start to understand how they can be a growth driver within the organization. And by the way, I think the era that we live now with all the AI and agentic AI that enterprise are looking to add is a great opportunity for data leaders to get their seat on the table, because if they will be able to lead this initiative and be strategic contributor, both on designing how it should work, implementing it, and making sure that at the end it deliver what the business need, they will definitely deserve the company focus and focus equal budget at the end.
Very, very true. Yeah, not only can data drive revenue, but it can also cut costs. It's effective on both ways. That's so important to the business.
Yeah, you're right. I think when we talk about ROI, when I'm thinking about ROI, I see two sides of it, right? You see return and you see the investment. Investment is easy. Let's cut costs. Let's do it more efficient, less people, use more agentic within the data team, outside of the data team. Let's cut the data cost, right? Seemore Data help companies cut 40% of their data cost in several months. But let's talk about the other side as well, not only the investment, but also the return. And the return can be performance. Okay, let's do it faster. So there is a quick SLA to get data, but it also can be our people are using my data. And one of the ways when you think about the return, it's very tough for data team to say, my data help business close more revenue. Maybe it's true, but it's very far from being be able to be proven or to have a connected line between the two. But we can see that if someone is keep using your data at the business, for example, he probably see value, because if he doesn't, he will not do it. So one way to look into the return part of the ROI is really looking on usage. And I think usage is not that easy to understand, because if we look on a table and we see, okay, people are reading from this table, yeah, I have a usage, wrong. Because in many cases, and I will give the simple example, you have a Tableau dashboard, and there is an internal Tableau database that every morning wake up, pull the tables. It doesn't mean that someone is running the dashboard itself. We see in many cases, we call it waste reduction. We automatically map between the dashboard to the internal database, to the tables, to the jobs, and we are able to show you that you have dashboards that nobody is using, but you're paying money on the pipeline, right? So we help you cut the cost. But from the other side is, hey, sales team, your usage of data has decreased or increased by X% quarter over quarter. And if it's increased, it's amazing. How can I help you more and what you need? If it's decreased, what is the problem? I'm not serving what you need? Or maybe a new leader get in and needs less, a new CRO, and he's less data driven. And then my role as a VP data, as a chief data officer, is to put it on the management table and say, guys, we need to take decisions based on data. Everyone agree? Everyone agree. Here are the facts. Here are the real data usage that everyone in our team is using. And if they are not using it, we are probably not taking it based on data, but based on opinions. So let's fix it.
Preaching to the choir.
I think the tough part is, I'm always saying nobody will accept a product that the product team doesn't understand how the user use it, right? It's unheard of. Why do we agree that it exists on data? Data is a product at the end. One of the things that we in Seemore help data team see is really how people are using it. So it's not about only on the eye, on the investment or the performance. It's also about the usage. The usage is very much connected to the data ROI. And we think, each data team need to live and breathe based on how people are consuming their data. They need to ask themselves, how can I increase data adoption in the organization by 50% next year? Okay, what initiative I need to do? And those are business initiatives, because under the assumption that if people keep consuming data, it's create value. And we all agree that a good decision are based on data. Here is how can I help the organization be more successful.
Visit dataversity.net and expand your knowledge with thousands of articles and blogs written by industry experts, plus free live and on-demand webinars covering the complete data management spectrum. While you're there, subscribe to the weekly newsletter so you'll never miss a beat.
Yeah, absolutely. Very good point. So tell me, you've been, what's been your biggest lesson so far in your career?
Wow, it's a tough one. First, I think every day is a lesson for me. When I'm going back home, every day I'm asking myself, okay, what you learned today? And if I don't have a good answer, I know that I didn't spend my day right. I do know that you need to keep challenge yourself and push yourself to your boundaries, because if you're on a comfort zone, probably you can do better. But in general, to your question, I think I learned the most out of my mistakes. Because when we do something right, probably we know what we need to do, and it's relatively easy to keep doing it. But when we fail, when we did a mistake, then we need to stop and ask ourselves, okay, I failed. I didn't do it right. What can I learn out of it? And if you're able to come up with an assumption, I'm not saying even it's true, but it's an assumption, what you did wrong, and you can try to do something else next time, you earned your lesson. Maybe you will learn next time that what you thought is not right, but then you will ask yourself again until you will find how it's right to be done. In Seemore Data, it's part of the DNA. We try to stop, especially after failures, and ask ourselves why and how can we do it better next time. And I think it's challenging each other on that, giving feedbacks, being transparent, not trying to hide if we did a mistake. A mistake, it's a learning opportunity. It's not a failure. If you take it that direction, you're able to keep your boundaries and really learn new stuff.
I absolutely agree. It took me a while to figure that out, but and I, once I did, I figured I really wished I'd figured out a lot earlier. But instead of being so afraid that I made a mistake, is that you're right. I mean, learning from it is so important, and it's the best way forward.
Yeah.
Because nobody's perfect, right? As much as we want to be.
Exactly. And by the way, as an employee, if you come to your leader and say, I did a mistake, here is why. And this is what I think I need to do differently. Other than getting the manager respect, the whole focus is what we are going to do next. Versus in other cases where the manager see that you did a mistake or think that you did a mistake, and then the whole discussion is he's trying to convey the message that you did a mistake, and you're dealing with, was it a mistake, rather than how we are going to do it better next time. So coming in and saying, I'm sorry, my failure, it was not good enough. It was not a good session. I didn't convey the message right. Here is what I think. Would be happy to get your feedback on this as well. Maybe I missed something. And then let's talk about what we are going to do different next time.
Absolutely. That's a really positive way of approaching it. You've been working with data your whole career. I mean, so what is your definition of data?
I was thinking about it, automatically you go and say, okay, it's some kind of a structured data that you can understand. But as we discussed earlier, data is changed. Data is everything today. Data can be pictures, right? Data can be files. It's not about being structured or not. It's more about understanding what do you see in front of you. So you need level of context, right? Structured data help you understand this context, because you have like a table. The table have a name. It's a customer. There are specific field. So it's tell a story. Now, you can do the same on looking on a folder full of files. Okay, what are the files? Okay, the files are customer contracts. Okay, from what period, which type, and then when you get the context, you really can understand the data. I think we have data everywhere in our life in front of us. We just need to look for it and understand the context. If we are not able to understand the context, it's an event, not correlated to everything, not connected to everything. But when we understand the context, we can understand the data. And I'm saying it with with a lot of respect, because what we do is looking into your metadata, and the metadata at the end is the data about the data, right? It's giving you the context. So looking in the data is one, and making sure that the data is accurate, full, high quality is very important. But without the context, the metadata, you are missing part of the story. Now, sometimes you need to connect several data points to better understand your data, more than the table itself, right? If we think about it as a table. What we do, for example, in Seemore, when we look into customer environment and we connect how pipelines are being created and flow, basically by, collecting all the SQL history and the metadata and the usage, and from that creating some kind of a lineage. Okay, here is how data is flowing. We take it next to one step ahead. I call it metadata 2. It's like, okay, how much each step costs, and what each step performance, and what is the usage on each one of the steps. And when you enrich the metadata with more metadata coming from different tools, calculation, whatever, then you probably better understand the data. I will give you a small example. Many data people are using clustering column, right? We know that it's supposed to improve performance, it's have it cost, we set it. What we do in Seemore when we look into a customer environment, we check how many of the queries are really hitting those definitions, and we build a score on top of it, and the score say, okay, this is set perfectly, average, poor, or whatever score we give. So this score is already what I called metadata 2, a metadata on a metadata. Once we have that, it's very clear what needs to be done, because if you have a clustering column that costs you hundreds of dollars a month and it's poor, it's very clear what needs to be done. You need to decide, do you really need this clustering column? If the answer is yes, and you need a performance improvement, then let's look into what is missing and how can we optimize it so you're going to get out of it. So it's looking into data, enriching it with metadata, which help you take a better decision.
Absolutely. So then do you see the importance of data management and the number of jobs working with data increasing or decreasing over the next 10 years, and why? Especially needing it sounds like you very much believe there's a human in the loop to understand everything.
Yeah. If we look on the last 10 years, I think we constantly see the importance of data and everything that we do. From let's take decision based on data, let's build machine learning capabilities, or today the new one is let's build AI solution for our organization. Everything is connected to data at the end. I do think that the question about how can we be efficient and create the right ROI is also raising. So if I would be a data leader in an organization and I will keep saying, I need more money, I need more money, I need more money, probably I will fail in my job. So I need to differentiate between what I need to serve specific innovation programs for the organization. Let's say the organization want to build a support agent to answer the customer need, and I have all the historical question and the answer, and I'm able to train a model on it, and I can build an agent that will serve the company need and will save a lot of money for the company and improve satisfaction. So definitely I need to do that. But in the same time, I also need to run the day-to-day. I also need to take care of my infrastructure. I need to maintain existing pipelines, and we cannot keep doing it on the same way. So I think data team will keep growing, but I think the good data team will not grow as they used to grow. And for me, when I'm thinking about AI and specifically AI agents, I think they can do amazing stuff. But we always probably better start with, let's look on the repetitive jobs that are happening, that we are doing today, that basically are time consuming, but they are less innovative. And let's use this capability to take it off the human part. So, in Seemore Data example, you don't need people to log in into your data cloud and see how much you spend and what spike happened and what need to be done. This can be done by our agent. This is what we build in Seemore Data. If you look into even data quality, how an agent can find an issue, analyze it, and tell you exactly what the problem. I will give you an example. What anomaly is a great example, because our system, or many systems, are able to identify anomaly. You had a cost spike, you had a performance spike, maybe a table is now, I don't know, the number of nulls has increased drastically and something is wrong over there. You can raise an anomaly and tell the data engineer. But then what you need to do? You need to do a context switch from developing the support agent, look into a problem, try to understand. Once you understand, decide if it's important or not, and then decide if you should solve it or who should solve it and when. I think it's a very tough job to try to do both. And I think this is what data leaders and specifically data engineers struggle with. And I think if you can have an agent that not only tell you there was an anomaly, because this is the easy part, is why this anomaly happened. For example, Seemore Data anomaly agent also check what is the root cause of the anomaly. For example, you had a cost spike. Okay, what changed? We have all the data over there. We can see, okay, this is new pipeline that has entered. This is contributing X% out of it. And yesterday pipeline has jumped by 2 times. And what is the reason? Maybe code change, the SQL, maybe the frequency, maybe the amount of data, doesn't matter. Data is there. So it's very easy to AI agent to do this analysis. And then the data engineer not only get the anomaly, but get the root cause. And then he's already on a decision point. Okay, I understand why. Okay, let me tell Tom that he need to look into his code, because yesterday adjustment that he did on this pipeline created this anomaly. Done, I can continue. Other than the whole context switch, which at the end, they start ignoring those anomalies, and yesterday problem becoming the new standard. And this is, I think, part of the challenge. And this is how we can connect AI agent into data teams. So the way that I see it is that every data leader need to look into what are the repetitive, the ongoing. For another example is data analyzing, approaching data engineering Slack and asking, hey, how this column is being calculated? Again, you need to stop, check, give the answer, and switch back to his job, other than the data is there. It's very clear, right? There is no reason why we can build AI agents that are doing support tickets for clients, and we cannot build AI agent that doing support for data analyst question, right? So I think in this case, I do think, and I hear it from data leaders. As I said, I'm speaking all the time with data leaders. I think they get it. And I do think that we will see in 26 more and more implementation like this happening in data teams. And then the people that will be hired and keep be hired will be more focused on innovation and generating value to the business, or investing in building or acquiring an agent that will do this and not do it themselves, and keep paying high cost of expensive people on repetitive tasks.
It makes a lot of sense. So you do definitely see jobs continuing; they're just evolving as agents come and help us with such repetitive tasks. And I agree. It's I know agents have already made my life much more efficient.
Definitely.
So
We just need to use them in the right place
yeah,
for the right task.
yeah, yeah. But you still need that human in the loop to like you say, to continue to innovate and to train and to manage. What advice then would you give to people who are looking to get into a career in data management?
I will give them the same advice that I gave my daughters. Be happy and be curious. If you have those two, you have the passion about something. Even if you don't know it, you will learn it, right? And the capabilities that you need today will change a lot in what you will need in 2 or 3 years. Even if we look on the history, data person 2 years ago, 3 years ago, the requirements were different. So it's all about the curiosity and the agility to learn and enjoy what you do. And in general, when I speak with people that want to get into tech and they ask me, what do I need? Or which type of job is better for me to pay because it's paid, I get a good salary. And I'm always telling them, try to do what you really enjoy of doing. Because if you enjoy it, you can accelerate. You can be on the top 1%. If you don't like it, you will be mediocre. And it's very tough to maintain a job when you're mediocre, and it's hard to keep a job when you are mediocre. And everyone likes to do something. So find out what is your passion and do it. And they will even get, you will even get paid for it, which is the nice part. But you enjoy what you do.
Absolutely. I think that's the best thing about data too. It's that is the common thread I've found amongst data practitioners, that just curiosity. We talk about it a lot on this podcast. And the best part about data is it's in every industry. There's you can find data anywhere, work for any company.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
We work with clients. People ask me, okay, which vertical are you focused on? I said, data is everywhere. Okay, it may be used different, have different volume in different industries, but data is everywhere. So if the opportunities for us at Seemore or for every data person is, it's not limited to specific area or industry.
It is not. Oh, well, Ariel, this has been such a pleasure to hear your story and to chat with you today. I'd be remiss if I didn't ask, if people wanted to find out more about Seemore Data, where would they go?
Go to seemoredata.io. Easy, and you can feel free to hit me up on LinkedIn as well. I would be happy to answer any question or any information that is needed.
That's great. Well, thank you so much. And we'll get those links posted to the podcast for everybody, to the podcast page. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us today.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure.
Likewise. And to all of our listeners out there, if you want to keep up to date in the latest in podcasts and the latest in data management education, you may go to dataversity.net/subscribe. Until next time, stay curious, everyone. Thank you for listening to DATAVERSITY Talks, a podcast brought to you by DATAVERSITY. Subscribe to our newsletter for podcast updates and information about our free educational webinars at dataversity.net/subscribe.